He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, 5 minutes after the hour, y'all. Allison, wiggle that tooth. It'll be ready by the time you get home from school. Twins one of the twins' tooth came out last night, and the other one is upset. And I said, "You got to wiggle it. You got to wiggle it. Tooth fairy on the way. Wiggle the tooth. You're in the car listening right now. Wiggle the tooth. Wiggle the tooth.
Just a
Wiggle
little
it.
bit. Yeah.
All right, baby. It'll be ready by the time you get home. Wiggle it. All right, yeah, we got to get them baby teeth out because them damn original teeth coming in, and they're trying to save money. I can't afford no braces. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news. Y'all, Gayle King is back in the news again. Y'all know Gayle King and her good Judy, Miss Oprah, baby. Always have something to say, honey, and then when they say they said it, they figure that it's gospel, whatever. But, honey, Gayle, y'all, has blasted Hayden Panettiere, honey, a strange mother. Now, we all know Hayden. We lost Hayden Panettiere, the actress, the other day, honey. Well, Gayle decided, honey, she wanted to blast to the girl mama. She said after she said that the late actress had lost her way, questioning why that was the message that the mama chose to share just days after her daughter's death. And Gayle said, quote, you know, guys, honey, you read this, and all I can think is, thanks, Mom, for nothing. That's what Gayle said, honey, during the episode of her show the other day. Now, they're saying that Leslie Vogel made the comments in an NBC News interview 2 days after Pantettiere's death, honey, at the age of 36. Now, Ms. Vogel called her daughter an amazingly talented person in so many departments, but also spoke about the difficulties of growing up, y'all, in Hollywood. And, you know, a lot of people know when you grow up in Hollywood, it could be very interesting. She said, quote, I think it becomes very difficult to be true, honey, to yourself. And I think Hayden sadly lost her way. King said those words were especially difficult to hear so soon after Pantettiere's death. She said, quote, it makes me so sad of the opportunity that you have after your daughter's death that's what you chose to leave us with, unquote. Now, my thing is this. I don't. That woman said how she felt, honey. If her daughter was allegedly on drugs and living that lifestyle, girl, that's what's wrong with us as Africans in America and non-Africans in America. We sit here and want to hide up everything, honey. The woman just said how she felt, and that's how our daughter lived her life. That was that. Instead of saying, honey, well, LaQuavis, honey, he was just, honey, taking cough syrup and he died. No, girl, LaQuavis was taking cough syrup that, honey, killed you. So this woman spoke how she felt. Gayle, mad about it. Well, Gayle, honey, I'm sorry, you know. That's how she felt. That's how Miss Vogel felt about her beautiful daughter. And, you know, it was just that. So, yeah. So, Gayle, you know,
everybody is different. Everybody have different ways of handling situations like that.
Exactly.
And my goal was to try to see if I could help bring awareness and save as many lives as possible when I went through it. And, you know, to each his own. Because everybody's not the same, and everybody's not going to operate the same because everybody's just not the same, and it don't handle things the same way. So, you know, we just hope and pray that God heals her and, you know, that she can continue to live. And I hope if somebody learns something from this, whatever, for some lives to be saved, then fine, because, you know, like my mom says, some have to die in order for others to live.
Exactly. All right, moving on. Malcolm Jamal Warner's widow, y'all, and daughter paid an emotional birthday tribute to the late actor. Stuffed animals lined up, y'all, for the moving birthday tradition, and that's good. The wife, you know, paid the tribute because, you know, she was going through a lot of problems, honey, with his mom and them. They were saying that they didn't want to give him no money or what have you. And I looked like, to me, I thought the wife would get, you know, everything, you know, when the husband died, because that was her husband and stuff, but I guess he left separate wills and stuff, maybe for the mama and him and the family, what have you. So, but at least they paid their tribute with some stuffed animals, you know, and they did that for his birthday. So congratulations to that family. And then my for free story, y'all, it's a sad moment. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking story, but Meghan Markle, y'all, and her wonderful husband, Prince Harry, y'all, will be moving back across the pond. They said they couldn't make it here in the United States, I guess. You know, because it was very expensive. And they had all these rich friends and stuff and whatever, but look like nobody trying to help them stay here. So now they got to go back home, honey, and live their life. They said that they won't be getting back their titles again or what have you. They can't get the title back, so they're going to be living like pompous. Is that the word?
They're going to be paupers.
Well, yeah.
It's so weird why they came here for a little while and then they're going back. But I think they want the kids to go to school there. And because the king is, you know, is
He has
ill.
cancer.
Yeah, I think he wants him to be around his grandfather.
Really? Well, but he still was kind of treating him bad, though. He wouldn't. Hell, they ain't giving him back his title, giving those people back their title. And hell, when he married Megan, honey, they looked like they just never was a good day almost. Megan tried to do all kinds of stuff, tried to do cook shows, hung out with Oprah, and did stuff with everybody and stuff, and looked like it's just still not a good thing. So maybe she need to go back to acting or what have you. And doing what
They
she
dad and the queen, they are racist colonizers, and I can't
There's
stand them.
that.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yep. So honey,
You know, American media try to make them like they're just some great. So them are racist colonizers, and all you got to do is start digging deep and do your research on the
Royal family.
the royal family, and you'll see for yourself. I don't. The best thing ever came out of that situation was Princess Diana, and they hated her.
Yep.
Because she was not like them, and she stood for cancer and kids with AIDS, and she didn't want to live inside of that box, and she lived a life. And I believe they, in my opinion, allegedly, I think they did something to her, or whatever. So I just appreciate. And her youngest son Harry is more like the mother.
exactly.
He is.
But they are traditionally, since the beginning of the king or whatever, are racist colonizers.
I agree.
Period.
But you know what? I will say this. I think, unlike America, I mean, it's the beginning. I don't know. But the royals are at least apologizing and trying to return artifacts. There's so much. There's just so much. I mean, like, you could never. How can you make up for it? You can't. You can't.
Yeah.
But I feel like at least they say, yeah, you know what? We were colonizers. America still won't say that, we won't admit to our ugly past.
Yeah. Well, let's continue to.
This is the era of no accountability, no apology, no admission to anything that's done to black folks.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we're gonna continue to pray, y'all, for Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Prince Archie, and Princess Lilibet. Let's keep them lifted up in our prayers. Now that said and did, y'all know what time it is? Sha-la-la-la-la, y'all. Yes, sha-la-la, honey. The color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is sapelli. On the high end, you say sapelli, and on the low end, you say beautiful brown. That's your color for the day. Sha-la-la. And don't forget, wait a minute. Don't forget to watch Family Feud tonight, y'all. Check your local list, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central. The Rickey, Smiley Morning Show will be making their debut on Family Feud tonight.
boy, y'all gonna laugh tonight if y'all watch Family Feud because we acted a whole fool on there, y'all. All right, y'all give it up at Gary with the T. Hey. She's a Grammy-winning superstar, reality TV icon, entrepreneur, and one of Atlanta's most recognizable names. Hey, y'all, we got Sister Candy Burris going to be joining us up next. You don't want to miss it, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.